You know those shows, those seasons where you're watching each episode and then you realize by a certain episode that the entire season was a waste of fucking time. And that is this. Batwoman, Season 2, Episode 8, titled, it's titled Survive Must Worse. And oh my god, this episode is a waste of fucking time. And it is a heavy home telling us as an audience member the entire season was a waste of fucking time. Seriously, it was. I mean, one of the major things of it is that Survivor has Kate. Survivor has Kate, and Alice needs to do this, and we're trying to find this mystery, and trying to, find and try to do this mystery of Kate and where she is and all that kind of thing. But we find out that she's dead. She's dead. Things that we thought and heard about in episode fucking 1. Telling information that we already know. To the point, I'm like, what is the point of this whole season? What's the point of this entire episode? This entire story? It's a waste of time. They have this revenge story with Ryan and Alice, but it seems like that quickly got redeemed. And I'm so... they did it twice before. I didn't mention last week, but I'll mention this as well as this one. Luke and Mary, their buddy cop, quirky, quipping... Enough of it. Because last week, you have them bickering about who drives the Batmobile and who drives the van, while one is fucking drunk on kryptonite and is dying off of it. And it's like a 2-minute scene, and the same thing happens. You have a assassin lay on the ground, and you're bickering about, what do you do? And I'm like, come on, can we move on? And then you have this love triangle bullshit that I'm like, oh, wait, we're doing okay, I really don't care. This is tired. I mean, for fuck's sake, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Ryan gets her ass kicked in 5 seconds. I mean, Batwoman, everyone. I mean, what was the point? And next week, it seems like, at least they're hinting at, next week we're going to be introduced to Black Mass. And I'm like, yay, we can move on and create a new story so we can be attached to it. But here's the thing about it. They kind of try to make a Alice redeem story, right? They're trying to redeem Alice. And I thought, okay, if Ryan dies, season 3, I wouldn't be shocked that Alice becomes Batwoman. To honor her sister, she becomes the new Batwoman. That's what my head thinking, but this is just bad. This is as bad, and oh god, I don't want to rant about it, but this is just not good. And I mean, the scene where we find out about the love triangle bit, I'm just like, I'm done and all that, and they keep dragging on and they cut it and trying to have anticipation, but to the point you just don't care anymore. I'm done talking about this episode. This is absolutely a really bad, shitty episode.